Hello dear students, welcome to my class Physics in Your Life. Today we are going to study few concepts of electricity. This chapter belongs to class 10th and this video is prepared by Tushar Bharadwaj. So let's get started. Objectives. Students will be able to define the term resistance, recognize the device called resistor, write the factors affecting resistance, derive the relation between resistance and resistivity. Okay. Now what is resistance? It is the hindrance to the flow of current. Basically, just like the frictional force, we can say that it is an opposing force which opposes the motion of an electron or current. Okay, so it is denoted by R and its SI unit is ohm. This is the symbol of ohm. Okay, and with the help of Ohm's law, we can write the formula for resistance, which is R equal to V by I. As we know that Ohm's law is V equal to IR. So if I put I here, this side, so I have to divide current with the potential. Okay, so I'll get the formula R equal to V by I. Okay, this picture represents potential pushes the current in forward direction, but resistance is blocking its path. Okay, so with the help of this representation, we will understand this concept in a very easy manner, that it is basically an opposing force or hindrance which opposes the motion of the flow of current or charge or electron. Is it clear, students? Now this is the symbol of resistor, and a resistor looks like this. These are some color bands over it. Okay, every color has its own specification. Okay, but we are not going to go into details. Okay, this is the fixed resistance. Okay, and this is rheostat, variable resistance. We can change its resistance by sliding this clamp like this. Okay, so we can change its resistance, but we cannot change its resistance. Okay, next is factors affecting resistance. This is the most important topic of this chapter. What are the factors on which a resistance of a conductor depends? First is length. Okay, if we increase the length, the resistance will also increase. Okay, it means length is directly proportional to resistance. Is it clear, students? And area of cross section. If we increase the thickness, just like this, if we increase the thickness, resistance will decreases. Okay, it means resistance is inversely proportional to area of cross section. Is it clear? And now this temperature. If we increase the temperature of a conductor, resistance will increases. Okay, resistance will increase. Okay, it means resistance is directly proportional to the temperature. Okay, now next is our nature of material. For example, if we take iron rod, resistance in iron rod is negligible. Okay, and if we take wood, resistance in wood will be much higher. Okay, so we can say that resistance is also affected by the nature of material. Okay, so nature of material is also a factor which affects resistance. Okay, so now with the help of these factors we can derive a relationship between resistance and resistivity. Okay, so as we know that resistance is directly proportional to length of the conductor and resistance is inversely proportional to the area of cross section. Okay, so if we combine these two equations, we will get R is directly proportional to L by A. Instead of 1, we can multiply 1 by L, so we will get L. Okay, now we have to remove this proportionality sign and we have to apply equal to sign. So we have a condition. If we remove this sign, we have to insert a coefficient or constant. Okay, so this coefficient or constant is called resistivity or specific resistance. Okay, the name of this constant is rho, RHO, rho. Is it clear, students? So this is the most important formula on which many numericals are there in your course. Okay, so now let's study the concept of little bit of resistivity. Okay, what is resistivity? It is defined as the resistance of a conductor of unit length and unit cross-sectional area. Understood? It means if I put 1 meter length and 1 meter square area, then R will be equal to rho. If we put 1 here and 1 here, then R will be equal to rho. Okay, this condition represents specific resistance, or we can call it as resistivity of the material. Okay, so it is generated by rho and the SI unit of resistivity is ohm meter. Ohm meter. How? This is meter. Okay, this is meter square. The SI unit of length is meters and SI unit of area is meter square and SI unit of resistance is ohms. So meter and meter square, 1 m is eliminated by this m square. Okay, so here we have only m and this m goes here. Okay, and multiplied with ohm. So SI unit of resistivity will be ohm meter, like this. Okay, and it is also known as specific resistance. I hope you understood this small concept of resistance and resistivity very well. Okay.